I'm an Easy Today meteorologist, Lee Bourne. The most beautiful time of the year. It's been a wet August where we're just about 4 inches of rain now in Flagstaff, well above average here on the month. To date, about 2 3/4 inches would be average. So rain as of today for Flagstaff for the monsoon, which goes back to June 15th till today, 7.82 inches of rainfall. How does that compare to the monsoon average? Well, we're just below the whole season average, and I don't want to jinx it, but we're going to hit this number maybe before this webcast even hits the air, as rain is in the forecast out there on this Thursday. Some recent years of reference. How does this year compare to other monsoons of recent? 2015 we had 7.43 inches, so we're wetter than last year's monsoon season. But you go back to 2014, it doesn't really compare to that one. Remember, that was the 5th wettest at 12.73 inches, and I wouldn't say that that's out of the question here. It was still a whole nother month or so to go in our rainy season, and it doesn't really look to be letting up too much. Remember back in 2013, very wet monsoon, 15.70 inches. That was the 2nd wettest monsoon. The 1st wettest monsoon, that was back in 1986, 20 inches of rain. And if you want a dry year to make you feel good about this year, back in 2009, we had under 3 inches of precipitation. So how are we looking on the water year, which, by the way, ends here at the end of August, August 31st, the end of the water year, which is runs September 1 to August 31. That way, meteorologists like to look at that for climatological purposes. We don't cut winter right in half. It gives us a bigger picture of all the seasons together. So September 1 till date right now, we're at 23.67 inches. That's 111% of average. So we're going to be above average on this water year. Calendar year, we're looking good too. Since January 1 at just under 15 inches and 108% of average. All right, so let's take a look at the satellite and what's going on out there on this Thursday. Here we are in Arizona. We had that great rain out there on Wednesday night, ½ inch plus, all widespread across northern and central Arizona. And you kind of see it here as it moves through. Not a very traditional monsoon pattern right now. We have a fall storm system, an early fall storm system rolling through the Rockies, interacting with what moisture is in place. And that's kind of what happens here towards the end of the monsoon. Some moisture makes its way in, a fall storm comes in, interacts with it, then dries us out. And that's what's going to happen for us over the next couple days. But it looks like the monsoon returns once again. It's been kind of feeling a little fall-esque out there, some cool temperatures. I think we're done with the 80s in Flagstaff. I don't think we're going to see any more of those, and we've already had a little bit of high mountain snow in the Rockies. So this storm system moving through right now, kind of going to start drying us out, but interacting with what moisture is in place out there on this Friday, and that'll continue into Saturday before I think we're a little more dry by late weekend into early next week. Just a kind of good look at the visible satellite image, which is just the clouds and the Earth reflecting the sunlight back to space, versus an infrared satellite image, which detects heat. We're just having a straight snapshot here. Here we are in northern Arizona, and these clear breaks, you know how sometimes we talk about we need the heating to really get these thunderstorms going? Well, watch what happens out there on this Friday as the sun starts to hit the surface here, and now you start to see the clouds right around Flagstaff getting going here during the late morning hours. Already some light rain up towards the Grand Canyon. It's been raining across the eastern Mogollon Rim and White Mountains all morning. This is the rain that went through us around Flagstaff last night. Well, we're going to get some thunderstorms out there on this Friday afternoon. Again, thunderstorms in the forecast on Saturday. I think Sunday we start to dry out. We get some of the warmer temperatures of the year I think some of the warmer temperatures we're going to see for quite some time here as we get into next Monday, Tuesday. We're in the upper 70s in Flagstaff, and it looks like the monsoon returns again next Wednesday in a pretty strong way. And there's like these fall storm systems. You know how it's been feeling like fall and it's kind of getting exciting? You're going to start feeling that a lot more around here over the next couple of weeks. It looks like a couple of these things are lining up. Speaking of the next couple of weeks, things are bustling here at the Student Media Center on the campus of Northern Arizona University. Students making their way back. Look for the full production of NAZ Today in the coming weeks.